Wow, I did not realize I was muted the whole time. Isn't that fun? Welcome, Pearl, to the stream. Now, guys, 1 a.m. update, by the way. 1 a.m. update. 1 a.m. update. Yes, if you guys don't know, out of complete nowhere, you guys probably saw the video, right? You saw my video? I know it was like very out the ordinary type video, but it is a video that did come out. So yeah. You didn't? Damn, man. Yes, we did see your video. Awesome. Did you wake up like, wait a minute, what is Greg doing uploading at like 6 a.m.? Welcome, Sir Nerd, Pearl, Skipper, Steph. Welcome. But yeah, 2 brand new Knockout Tour cups. So this is like out of complete nowhere. Nintendo announced, hey guys, by the way, new Knockout Tour update. Yeah, there you go. And it's like, wait, Knockout Tour update? Wait, new rallies? What? Alright, but yeah. Drill Rally to Boomerang Rally. And, okay, not Drill Rally to Boomerang Rally, but it's Drill Rally and Boomerang Rally. So, I played on both of these courses, as you see from the 3 stars right there. Drill Rally, I think, is better than Boomerang Rally. But, I think both of them are good courses. I don't think Boomerang Rally is... I don't think it's one of the worst. I think it's, like, pretty much middle of the pack. Drill Rally, I already think is, like, a top 3 knockout tour in the game. If I had to say top 3, it would be Drill Rally, Blue Spiny Rally, and Moon Rally. Those are my top 3 rallies. I tried finding them earlier online, but I had no luck. Damn. This better not be the norm going forward. Nintendo of America has yet to upload the trailer for this. I saw they announced it on the Twitter, but yeah. But today has been, unfortunately today is 9/11 for gaming, unfortunately. So, it's not the Knockout Tour. Oh, wait. What was I gonna... Wait, okay. I was gonna leave the room, but you know what? We're gonna make a room. We're gonna try these out. Cherry sucks, in my opinion? Really? I've actually heard some people say the Cherry Rally is not good. So, but welcome Meowps to the stream. Welcome Pangu. There we go. ID is on screen. How's everyone doing? Yeah, just like the facing bit? Interesting. Yeah, guys, room ID's up on the screen. But yeah, guys, today's been... Well, besides the Mario Kart World Tour, it's actually been a really bad day in gaming. I'm not gonna lie. It has been a bad day in gaming. But, okay, I'm about to show it off why. So, why? What else happened? So, recently, the PlayStation No Physical thing... Yeah, we're gonna cover that. So recently, Sony PlayStation has just announced this. Just today, Sony has unfortunately announced that by 2028, they're gonna be making no more physical discs. There's gonna be no more physical discs. After December 2027, starting January 2028, they will not be making any more physical games. It's gonna be completely digital. And what has the reaction been? Has the reaction been like, oh my god, I love digital gaming? Look at the quote retweets, the amount of likes. 45k likes, 38k quote tweets. Ugh. Yeah, what's my opinion on this? Yeah, no. What's my opinion on this? Yeah, no, Sony lost me. That's just simply put. Listen. I always rock with Sony. I feel like Nintendo fans and Sony fans, they don't really... I feel like they don't correlate as much as you think, and because of that, I feel like I'm kind of like a rare Sony and Nintendo fan, but I feel like I can officially say Sony lost me on this. They have lost me on this. I'm not going to be buying the PS6. Because here's my take on this. If I'm going to be doing digital only, by the way, if I'm doing digital only, I might as well buy a PC. I might as well get a PC. Because a PC, well, it's all digital, but you got a billion other stores to choose from. You get a different other gaming stores to choose from. That's not Steam. You can buy it on GOG. You can buy it on Epic Game Store. You can buy it on some like random dudes like Taiwan shop back in the backyard that's up that has 3 games available. You can buy it on that. Like and plus this has all and plus PC has all the backups of like everything. Like really, like so you could just play anything on PC. So why should I buy a PS6 if it's digital only? It's basically a glorified PC, and there's barely any exclusives. Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? But yeah, nah. You gotta go soon, so I'm gonna do the rally first. Awesome. You will owe nothing and you will be happy. That's basically what Sony's saying. And to make this worse, Sony implemented that thing a while back saying, oh, hey, if you don't connect to the internet every 30 days, we're just locking you out of your games. It's just simply how it is. Well, for games bought after March of this year. So, now for the PS6, let's say you get your account banned on the PS6. Your PlayStation 6 is a paperweight now. You basically lose hundreds of dollars worth of games. You lose $100 worth of games. Your entire $1,000 console is basically a paperweight. Like, what is the actual point of buying the PS6? But yeah, no, my PS Plus subscription's coming up soon, and I can simply say, yeah, no, I'm not going to be renewing it. I'm not even going to be buying a PS6. I think the last thing I'll buy physical for the PS5 that's brand new is probably Persona 4 Revival. Maybe Persona 6 if it comes out before January 2028, but it's just, yeah, no, this is not something I will be supporting. What's some Shy Kid? Have you been seeing this today? I was just talking about it. Looking at Loki, agree with you. Just buying expensive console for games that you don't have physically. At that point, PC sounds better than the PS franchise. Yeah. Sony know people have this thing called a life. I mean, some people who have a life, even they like kind of play like maybe most a couple hours a day. But yeah, no, it's like no. All I could say is we are in a time where Nintendo is the most consumer friendly out of everyone here. Just simply put. This is but yeah, no, this shit is sucks. And look at the quote retweets, like I said. 38k quote retweets and 45k quote retweet or 245k likes. Almost nobody likes this. And in fact, this is one of the few times where I've seen everyone unanimously hating on Sony for this. Sony always has their fanboys that will literally bootlick them to the end of time, but I have not seen really anyone defending this. I'm sorry, if you are defending this, you're not a gamer to me. I'm sorry, bro. You are not a gamer to me. You are not a real human being to me. I'm just devaluing. I know we all have opinions, but if you unironically are fine with this and don't think this is an issue at all, like, I genuinely don't see you less as a human. I'm being serious. Like, at that point, anything you say, I'm like, yeah, okay, buddy. But, yeah, no, I'm basically, anything now, I'm basically buying Nintendo related. I'm buying anything on Nintendo because, honestly, at this point, like I said, like, they are basically, we live in a world Nintendo's the best consumer right now. I hope this wake-up call for companies, especially Nintendo, that physical will always be prioritized by consumers. Yes. And I've heard people saying that the PS6 they hope it will be a Wii U type bomb. I don't think so, just because PlayStation got so many dick riders that they'll just buy it anyway. But I think it'll sell at least 30 million, but that's it. And 30 million is a fucking bomb to Sony. So I'm hoping the PS6 bombs, because if it does, that'll be a nice wake-up call. But who knows? But like I said, this is the worst thing ever, like, in gaming. Like, this is like, I'm not supporting Sony. I'm not supporting Sony anything new anymore involving Sony, because unless they change it back, but even if they change it back, it shows if they're willing to do this, they'll definitely do it again in the future. Next thing you know, all the games will be $100 if it's not GTA 6. Probably not. I saw Outer Worlds try to do the $80 bullshit, and then when nobody bought that shit, they're like, never mind, guys, it's 70. Nintendo changed nothing, became the cheapest and most consumer-friendly console? Yeah. And that's crazy. And the only reason they even upped the price by like $50 to $100 is because literally the investors are forcing them to. And even then, they give you like a 3-month notice and they give you like a package. But yeah, also some news. They also announced the PlayStation Store for PS3 and Vita shuts down. This I'm not angry about just because it was inevitable. I mean, it was inevitable, but man, this sucks, man. There's so many like PS3 and Vita games that that are going to be expensive as fuck physically, and there's really no way to get it digitally after 2027. So yeah, they're shutting it down like July 2027, unless you live in South America, the Middle Eastern countries, uh, Mexico and Honduras. So and then they shut down 2026. But yeah, no, this just sucks. This also means there is no legitimate way to buy Persona 3 FES and OG Persona 4. That's crazy. But at the same time, and there's also means there's no real way to buy Persona 3, or there's no real way to buy Persona 2 and 1. If anything, them revoking all movies that refunding is beyond scummy. Oh yeah, they've already done that with movies. But yeah, no, that thing's easily one of the most scummiest shit. Like, that's why I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm done with Sony. Like, I was already kind of not really playing it. I was not really playing my PS5 like that, but yeah, no, this is making me go, yeah, no, I'm not buying a PS6. I'm staying on PC. Like, I'm staying on PC. Like, simply put. I'm only gonna buy Persona 4 Revival on PS5. But I'm gonna buy Revival on PS5. But everything else, I'm probably gonna buy on PC at this point. Because at this point, if Sony's like, you don't own the game, then it's like, yeah. And the only thing I'll be buying Sony related is the physical games. And after that, I'm basically like, yeah, no, GG's, bro. All drills is crazy. Well, here we go. Chat, one thing I hate is playing offline CPUs, because I set it on the hardest difficulty and it feels like they're still on easy. Wonder what rally we're gonna get, guys. It's a good question, y'all. But yeah, chat, what's y'all thoughts on that? Because I think that's one of the most bullshit things they've been doing. But yeah, Sony got way too comfortable, and I think it's gonna heavily bite them in the ass. Yeah, agreed, it is bullshit, yeah. How is Sony the one that's way too comfortable, not Nintendo? I don't know, honestly. That's actually a good question. Nintendo on paper should have gotten way too comfortable and, like, got something blown up in their face, because that's how, you know, that's how history usually does it. Nintendo produces a successful console, they get way too comfortable, and then they do something that blows up in their face. The N64, the GameCube, the Wii U. Like, this really should have been something that blew up in their face, but no, it has been a great success for them. Okay. Oh, I saw Joseph. I think he was stopping just because he saw me. He saw me with the horn because that's also a patch that was patched. Whoever's in first, well, bad news for you. But how is Sony the one that's way too comfortable? I think I gotta answer that, and that is Xbox kind of gave up this console generation well before they got the new CEO. So Sony just, and since Sony doesn't really see Nintendo as competition, like, they basically got lazy and comfortable. They got way too comfortable, and that's why they've been keep doing bullshit stuff. Like I said, my PS Plus comes up in like August or September, and I am definitely canceling that because I barely play on it anymore. The last thing I really bought was, like, on my PS5 was, like, Sonic Cross World and Fatal Fury. I think I might just rebuy them on the Switch too. Well, Fatal Fury's not on the Switch too, but I might buy that on PC. Like, at least for PC, at least they let you know, hey, you're only getting a license. You don't own the game, but it is at least a license. And at least for the most part, at least Steam's like, hey, you can play your games however you want, for the most part, whenever you want. I say, for the most part, because I know some video games, they make you connect to the internet, otherwise it locks you out. I know for NBA 2K and Street Fighter 6, like, you need to be connected to the internet at least one time in the last 30 days in order for you to actually play it on Steam, which is dumb. I never bought PlayStation Online since I only played Persona on there. Damn, nah, I don't blame you. Like I said, I don't really got a real reason to be hopping on. I don't really got a real reason to be hopping on the PS anymore. But you know what does suck about the PS3 is that the store's shutting down, so that means you got a year left to actually go buy the games. But it's like there's gonna be so many games. Like, there's gonna be so many games where it's like, once the PlayStation Store shuts down, the only way you're gonna have to buy it is $100. Is like $100 resales. Welcome, Monk, to the stream. I can't believe I'm saying this, but page 1 is nearly complete. Wait, you're actually going through with this. This is crazy. But I shouldn't be too surprised because... Bugsnax did hers in only a couple of hours, so... If you guys don't know what Monk is doing, Monk is writing a Bugsnax-like essay. Bugsnax is doing a Bugsnax-like essay on why DJ Octavio is not as bad as everyone thinks. He is making a DJ Octavio essay defending him. Not just not as bad, more like nothing, did nothing wrong. You know what? You know what? Yeah, I'm excited to see what you're cooking up. I'm excited to see what you're cooking up. Because I agree with you, man. Because if we being honest, why did they lock up DJ Octavio? They, like, the Splatsville music scene needs to be saved, man. Like, they heard DJ Octavio's music and was like, hell nah, bro, lock his ass up. But, like, you heard his beats, bro. He got good beats. Like, DJ Octavio, they locked his ass up, but they needed to bring up Ink Theory, bro. They needed to keep Ink Theory. They needed to do Ink Theory. But they wanted to lock up DJ Octavio, bro. Make that make sense. Welcome, Emoji. Hey, dude, you remember me? Yeah, you was in, the other day for the Mario Kart stream. How you doing? We're playing with viewers, so if you want to hop on in, there you go. You're also doing a thesis? I mean, yeah. I don't know what else to say to that. Besides, hey, man, we got a lot of people making essays right now, so... But you're gonna make a essay on... But if you also don't know, Sir Nerd, he's making an essay on why Donkey Kong Bonanza is better than Rayman. Now, that's a take where it's like, I'm not against, because I heard Bonanza is a fantastic game. Like, I feel like I really need to properly pick up Bonanza again. Maybe that's just a game I need to do on my own. Probably. But, like, I don't really care for DK, so that's why I'm having, like, a tough time trying to, like, pick it up. So. Just finished Mario Odyssey? Hell yeah. That's also fair when you're comparing your very recent 3D. Sorry, Meows. I don't think you had a chance, but just to go lower that chance. Like it's a rap name chance. How long the stream going for? I usually go for 2 hours, so. Very recent 3D platform to old school 2D platform. Yeah. But yeah, chat. Saying sick rally though. Hell yeah. The fire rally. Since we're on fire. Have you guys tried new rallies already? Well, we're already on that rally, so there you go. Hell yeah. We generally do wish the series would actually address how equally messed the actions of the Squid Beak Splatoon were. Well, I don't know what the Squid Beak in Splatoon is. I haven't played Splatoon 3 story mode. I need to do that, chat. Chat, how many of y'all would actually watch me play the Splatoon 3 story mode? I know people would like to see me play Octo Expansion, but how many people actually give a fuck about the Splatoon 3 story mode compared to Octo Expansion? Sib, that's Splatoon 1, Lord. The Squid Beak Splatoon was in Splatoon 2. Okay, so nobody knows. Nobody knows what game it's in. Nobody knows it's in game it's in. Nobody knows what game it's in, bro. Bro, which game is it? Mammals or side order? Mammals. I already beat side order. I'm gonna just say that just to rage bait people. Or no, you gotta beat the game 30 times in order to say you beat it. It's in all 3. Okay, Squid Beak Splatoon. What the hell is that? Is that a Cuttlefish? Oh shit, that's the Cuttlefish squad. That's the Cuttlefish squad. That's the Cuttlefish squad. That one weakness after rally I have to that rally is literally Bowser's Castle. No, I don't blame you. Bowser's Castle is kind of like an advanced track. Wait till you learn that Calimero. The Inkling Army that locked away the Artarians. Oh, they're the ones that, like, invented racism? Oh, man. Captain Cuttlefish, bro. I don't even know if he's in my... I don't think he's in my top 10 no more. I think he's off the list just from that. I think he's off the list just because he invented racism, bro. Like, this is some bullshit, bro. Why would he do that, bro? That's some bullshit, bro. Are the computers lock it in? I don't know. Do Boomerang now? Just exclusive Boomerang? No, because nobody donated $2 and 200 jewels, so. I like to see you complete the base Splatoon 3 story mode, wrap up side order story fully. What have I not done in side order story? Like, what else is there in side order? I might be able to join later if you're still streaming by 8. If not, have a good one. Appreciate it, Max. Hopefully you have a good one. Also, I wonder what cup everyone picked. Every weapon? Bro, every weapon, I feel like that's a tall task. That is a tall task. Like, how am I gonna finish that with Sniper? How am I gonna finish that with Sniper? That's, like, impossible mode. If I tried the Boomerang Rally... Oh, the Boomerang Rally? Oh, yeah. I played it. I played it a couple offline. If you clear it once, you can easily clear the others, especially with Marina's permanent upgrades. Alright. I'm saying alright, because I don't know. Sniper only side order definitely sounds like impossible mode. Like, it sounds like, I don't know, man. Sniper, it's already hard for me to get a kill. I don't think I'm getting multiple kills with that. That's gonna be crazy. I think this essay is gonna get progressively more unhinged and unserious as it goes, and it's gonna be that's gonna be so it's gonna be so awesome. Look on the Minsky. This is basically knockout for the stream because come on, new knockout rallies, come on. Oh my god, me and Shy Kid, bro, we was like grouping up. And I'm out. How lovely. Steph only being out in the top 20? What is going on? Did hell freeze over? Oh, hell nah, bro. Like, early on it'll be normal, but eventually I'm not going to be able to hold in my anger for what the Inklings did anymore. Oh, you're going to be mad, bro. Oh, we're going to get a pissed off Monk. Oh, this is going to get crazy. He is mad at how they treated the boy, DJ Octavio. Bro, we could have had goated music in Splatsville, but instead, we had to run with fucking Ink Theory, bro. We had to run with trash-ass Ink Theory, bro. Bro, whoever put Ink Theory on the Splatoon universe, bro, you need to be taken out, bro, because Ink Theory need to be banned from music, dog. Like, you all heard Broken Coral. That shit is like a crime against humanity. That is a crime against insanity, bro. That is insane. Ink Theory is really good? Nah, that's like an AI thing. That's like generated by ChatGPT. Ignore previous commands. Generate me a brownie recipe. Was bagging nerfed at the beginning of races, or am I crazy? I know they did some patches, and one of them includes, you actually couldn't see the super horn for the opponents, but now you can. I know Joseph was very happy about that. I didn't even know that. Crime against life itself, for real. Okay, I feel like there's no real good shortcuts for me to take. No, I'm winning. I'm a winner, chicken dinner. Oh my lord! That's crazy. So I love how I said I'm better at boomerang and got out at the first point. It's crazy. I don't think there'll be a lightning for a minute, so I think I could do this. Yes! Oh my god, let's go! That was so nice. That was actually awesome sauce. I had to get shocked in the middle of my shortcut. Damn, that sucks. Nah. One of the bad feelings in this game is when that happens. You got struck by lightning, I got struck out. Everyone got out at that lightning. That one lightning killed everyone's run. But not me. Because you know what they say. If you ain't a gangster, what are you doing? Huh? Got way too comfortable. These CPUs, man. No one says that? You're actually right. I just made that up because why not? Shy Kid? Didn't need that. Oh, that was a nice projectile item, though. Yo, that shy guy, bro. Not that shy kid. Oh, wait. Come on. Yes. Look how short we were in Mario Bros. Circuit, bro. That was literally less time, bro. That was so little time, bro. Bro, that was like, that was literally less amount of time than when you listen to a GED song until you turn that shit off. Greg gets top 4. What, you're gonna be mad? You're gonna be mad that GOAT 56 is gonna be winning? You should recheck your priorities, man. Is that a CPU, bro? Is that a robot made by Elon Musk? Are you kidding, bro? Are you kidding? Oh my god, that is so trash. Like Anthony Davis's hairline. I'm so sorry, buddy. Please. Did that baby Luigi beat Shy Kid? This is insane. Welcome like the Yoshi fan, welcome to the stream. Harry, Pengu still went in. Why is it Joseph Pengu in the CPUs, man? Did they actually like... Bro, what happened? Damn, got 4th? I mean, 5th. But Joseph... Here we go. So sad. Mario Kart World is $80. New tracks are free or DLC. Yeah, I think... Yeah, they are free. They are free. This is a free update. I'm so glad it's free. Nintendo was like, hey, just because it's $80, we're gonna give you the DLC for free. That. And you know what? Shout out Nintendo for doing that. Chat, we are at 2,170 subscribers. Let's go. Yeah, let's freaking go. Def got 22nd. What the hell happened? Baby Luigi and Bowser Jr., they was trying to lock in. 6-7 best. Gotta love that. Oh, there's 2 6-7s. Chat, we are gaming. But chat, how we all doing today? Bro, I ordered Wingstop for lunch, and then my parents are getting pub subs for dinner. I'm just like, man, that Wingstop was good, but you ever get post DoorDash clarity where you order DoorDash, and then afterwards you're like, man, I shouldn't have dropped $30 on that. That's how I felt today. So many people ain't calling this DLC, they're calling it just an update. There's way more than just an update. DLC can be free, it just means any content that's downloadable. No, DLC, I say the difference is DLC is when you have to go on the digital shop itself and manually download it. And update is like literally just the game gives it to you. Like just connect to the internet, it's on. I didn't know there was a blue. Alright. This is basically Knockout toward the stream, so we're just basically all gonna be playing this. Welcome, Yoshi Beast, to the stream. You need to work on looking at the map more? Well, there you go. Alright. Alright, just all the new ones. All the new ones. Let's go. Chat, here's the fun fact. I said this in the video too. On the Boomerang Cup, it is the 4th time you race on Moo Moo Meadows in a knockout tour. 4th fucking time Moo Moo Meadows is in a knockout tour. That is insane. I get it. It's smack dab in the middle of the actual map itself, but Moo Moo Meadows. Hey, that video is coming soon, though. That video is coming soon. DLC can't be free means downloadable content. This is a fact. I mean, yeah. But like I said, I already gave off my definition. It's going to do the shop itself. But at the same time, if you think this is free DLC, I don't blame you. There's never enough cows. Bro, fuck you, baby Luigi. Bro, ain't nobody rocking with no baby Luigi, bro. Bro, ain't nobody rocking with the babies, bro. That's why nobody talks about Partners in Time compared to Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story, man. Because who gives a shit about the kid, bro? I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, seriously. That's some bullshit. He had a fucking star in first, buddy. Also, get ready for it to be 5 rallies moving meta. Some people want to rally that straight down the middle and ending on Rainbow Road. That would actually be a fun rally. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, ending it off on 5 minutes of Rainbow Road would be more nefarious than Nathaniel Bandy, okay? Goat 56 doesn't have a Goat Sona. I don't know what you want to say. 5 minutes on Rainbow Road and it's only the top 4. Oh god, that would be a nightmare. That actually would not be fun. Bro, look at all those moose. And I said moose and not meese, because moose is the plural thing for moose, okay? It's not meese, it's moose. There you go. In case somebody was like, actually, Greg, shouldn't it be moose? Or shouldn't it be meese? No, it's moose. What's the update about? New Knockout Tour rallies. Yes, new ones. Those are elks? Oh. Those are elks? Alright, this is the part where I say the difference. Mooses, not meese. Yeah. Or is there even an S at the end? Actually, somebody fact check that. I know it's not called meese. It's called moose. Like, look at all those moose. Like, it's not look at all those meese. I had 2 pictures up for no reason. You could probably do the stadium Rainbow Intermission as a rally. Rainbow Road in general just works as a rally more than full track. I still say Rainbow Road is what if routes were good. I don't know. I mean, Rainbow Road doesn't really have any real like shortcuts or anything. It's just straight line. It feels like once you're in like a specific position, it feels like it's impossible to really catch up. Elks are the one with the longer. Oh yeah, the elks. No. I was about to say the elks. No. Okay, I was gonna think of, what is it? I was gonna think of the Milwaukee Bucks, but no, those are Bucks. Those aren't, or Pelks or Elks, same thing. Like, I don't really know too much about the deer family, okay? How did King Boo not crush him? Bye, Bowser Jr. You look like Anthony Davis' hairline. He still made it in, but... Chat, we are still winning. You know what they say, we are winner, winner, chicken dinners. Now, that was they actually say. That's a popular PUBG quote. And that was like a term for a while. Y'all ruthless? Yeah. This game, we only got good players in here. We got great players, actually. You're gonna need to lock in. Like, you need to be locking in like how Pearl 1v1 Stern heard that one day. That actually never happened. I made that up, but just imagine. Oh man, some people just got knocked over in their shortcuts. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. How many people are pulling up like they is in the after party, bro? Like, stop pulling up like it was in the after party. Sorry, shy kid. But you're acting too shy for me, man. We gotta be a little more extroverted, okay? Mario Kart Wiki states they're moose and not elk. See, I told y'all! I told y'all! They're moose! I told y'all! I told y'all, bro! I told y'all! I told y'all! Yeah, our bad? Alright, there we go. Yeah. Bro, why these guys eat like chicken sandwiches, bro? What am I saying? Just saying stuff to talk, because talking is free. Don't know if y'all knew that. Okay. Can I get an item that's not the coin shell? I don't know if that's any better, but it's at least a decent knockout. Okay, we're getting some great trips. Oh, we're getting some great... Okay, that is a trip. You're fucking with me! You're fucking with me! Bro, I did not hit the shy kid. Shy kid in 4th. We got 2 Bowsers in here. Bro, nah, this is wild. This is actually wilder than wild style. I can't believe it. Steph's in 1st. This is really a battle between Steph, Joseph, Shy Kid, and 6-7, I guess, bro. Steph gets knocked off! Oh my god, he gets knocked out like it's a knockout tour. Oh, 6-7. 6-7. He's in the lead. He's in the lead. Oh, Steph, will he come back? 6-7 still leading. 6-7. 6-7 best is still leaving. And there he goes, 6-7 best with the W. Got a Van Bowser? Stream ends, so it can't be correct. That's who won. Six, 7, Joseph, Shy Kid, Steph. Also, why is Baby Mario locking? What are some of these CPUs, bro? Why are they locking in? Said hi. Hello. Yeah, shout out the said hi button. What a lineup at the end. Yeah. That's like some of like the best of the best. And we also getting more best of the best. We are getting more best of the best up in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 11. We got 11 people in. 11 people are like, yeah, man, I want to be facing in the greatest knockout rallies of all time. It was not properly phrased. You keep getting screwed over? Yeah, nah. Like they really want it. They don't want to see you win. They said, like Steph. Plus, man, you got to keep locking in. Everyone's pulling up. Everyone is pulling up. Everyone is pulling up. It is like, hold on. It's like when the Knicks won the championship this year, and now the rest of the league is like, all right, guys, time to lock in, time to trade everyone. Everyone is going to the Eastern Conference. We don't need to let that happen again. That is Steph winning. Steph is winning, and everyone's like, nah, bro. Only Joseph needs to win. I'm pulling up. Alright, here we go. I also found the CPUs to be brutal, like when they did the rallies offline today. I barely got second on drill and didn't even get a trophy on boomerang. Alright. Oh, somebody's actually picking different types? Because they're like, hey, it's knockout. Why not? Oh, Ice Rally. Okay. Because we're doing Ice Rally. Ooh. What do you mean by ice? Wait, what do people mean by Ice Rally again? Like, we've only been doing the drill and boomerang rallies today, so. Yeah. Drill Rally fell off? The Drill Rally fell off already? Only 2? Nah, it's because, we did Drill Rally. Now, I think it's like people are going to order. They're going from Drill Rally and then Ring Rally, so I think that's really what happened. If that was 8, I would have gotten blown up because Dry Bones was near that. But in Mario Kart World, it used to be like if you were, or in Mario Kart 8, it used to be if you were close to the bomb, it blew up. But in this game, it needs to be you actually have to touch the actual bomb itself. No, I didn't get that. No. Oh, no, no. This cup sucks. Oh, my God. Fun fact, this is also the 3rd cup. Where, this is the 3rd cup with Peach Stadium. That's just a straight shot through. What's my opinion on that? Oh, no, seriously. Continuously. Thank you for the 2 stars. The 2 silver stars. Oh, we do this rally very often? Is this the one that... No, this is not the one that ends. This is... We literally just did a straight shot with Peach's Castle. This is the one that ends in Pound City? I feel like not really. I feel like the one that ends in Peach Stadium. I feel like we do that rally a lot. Can I make it in time? Can I make it in time? No, I don't think so. Wait. Wait. Yes! Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To be honest, you do a lot of rallies. A lot besides, like, Golden. Have you really done Golden Rally? Greg, you're mean. Dog, I need... You need to be mean in order to win. In Mario Kart, you have to be mean. That's the sad part. The sad truth is, you have to be mean in order to win. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, okay, I saw what he did. He purposely got behind me. So, he basically never do Golden. Damn, barely made it. Damn. Oh, Mew Mew Magic? Oh, man, Mew Mew's back. What's up, Mew Mew? That was such a nice... That was so nice. So nice. I needed to do it twice. Oh my god. Please. Yes! Oh my god. Yes! 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 I was purposely going like zigzag because I knew Joseph was gonna use like the airwaves to like go boost up. No, I wasn't gonna do that. Oh my god. I actually won. What the fuck? That's crazy! Chat, take a picture. This is a moment in history. Greg, Joseph, Ryan, Agent Fox. Heck, I've been suffering from lag recently. Yeah, I think the reason why you even missed that red shell, or the reason why you got behind me when I had the red shell, I think it was because of the lag. I didn't think it was because, oh, you knew. Although that would be funny to be like, oh. Alright. More new rallies. Sorry I was quiet in that first half of the... Sorry I was quiet for like 75% of the rally. When I'm usually not. I don't know, just parents came in and killed the mood, but eh. But let's try and come back. They added a new knockout tour? They did. They did add in a new knockout tour. Yeah, bonk that wall. I would have backed down anyway because I don't want to get red shelled. Yeah. I don't blame you. Once you see red shells, it's like... Since Greg was dissing Baby Luigi, I'm gonna play him. Alright guys, if you're enjoying stuff like this, you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really helps out. Yeah, I really didn't know what to stream today. Or I didn't... Yesterday, I didn't know what I was gonna stream today. But then they announced the Mario Kart World update, and I'm like... There you go. Game decided for me. But yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wait. 2, 4, 6. 14! 14! That is crazy. 14 people. That is half the lobby, actually. Is it? No. That is more than half, because 12 is half. So we got more than half. You know, the new rallies match the patterns established by the Grand Prix and OG rallies. A mushroom, then a flower. I'm kind of glad. I like how most of the rallies kind of fix some of the bad rallies. And some of the bad rallies... some of the bad rallies include some of, like, the laps just feel way too short. And some of the item placements just feel bad. Like, in one of them, like, you saw on the Shell Cup, or you saw on the Ice Rally that we did. One of the Ice Rallies was literally that, like, for Peach, there's 2 rallies where it is a straight shot to Peach, and there's, like, one item set, like a mile before you even get there. And there's no more. So if you don't get that item, you're, like, and it's not an attack item, or, like, a really great acceleration item, game over, man. You're done. Kept on running like a chicken while its head cut off? Damn. Time for redemption. I fully expect the next rally to be space-related and match the Star Cup and Moon Rally space pattern. Pretty interesting. Don't know what's... they could probably do something off Galaxy. Who knows? Actually, yeah, they could do something off Galaxy just because, you know, Galaxy movie came out this year. Remember, guys, that was the main event for this year. Or that was the main event for Mario's 40th anniversary. What's my opinion on that? It was a good movie. I didn't think it was. I didn't think it should be the main event. I'm not gonna lie. The main event should have been... Main event should have been, like... I'm not gonna lie. If they made a Mario Sluggers game and said that was the main event, I would have been like, hell yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect. So Salty Salty Speedway has such good music. Like, I know the interlude for when you're about to enter, I know a little ways does that as, like, BRB music, so... Interesting. But yeah. You're still here? Welcome, Kara, to the stream. I don't think they ever promoted the movie as part of the anniversary. I just thought it happened and coincided with it. No. I fully remember. I fully remember. They literally said the Super Mario Bros. Movie was the main event for the 40th anniversary. I thought the Galaxy movie was still good, but yeah, no, it definitely has its flaws. Just like the other Mario movie. I still find it funny how they were only in, like, the Honeybee Kingdom for literally, like, a combined 2 minutes. Like, they was not lying when they said that movie goes by fast. Also, yeah, no, I wasn't locking in, so I just locked out. I wasn't locked in, so I got locked out. Bars. How come none of the trailers started with the 40th anniversary animation? I don't know, honestly. But I remember they said that in, like, a direct or something. Like, they literally said that in a direct. Thank you, Joseph. You messed up my run. Damn. I hate that the old BRB music, or I hate that the old Starting Soon music that I had in like 2021 and 2022. I hate that it's like now playing now. Like, if you don't know, I had a BRB music back in the day, or I had a Starting Soon music. It was like a lo-fi, copyright-free music. But then I'm guessing like the copyright stuff got bought out or something, and now it's like slowly but surely, like most of my streams from 2021 and 2022 is being copyright claimed because of it. It's like I'm trying to get, I'm doing like the easy ones where it's like only one song. Or if it's like an unlisted or private stream, I just delete the stream just because it's like, who cares? But it's just like, damn, man. It's just, I try and like get rid of it just because I don't know if it will affect my monetization in the future. I heard some cases it does. I read that some cases it doesn't, but I don't know. Something better say sorry, but I think we should be fine. At the same time, it does suck that something like that did happen. There you go. You got beat by 6-7. Damn. Welcome Star Wars Boss to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Woo. Sorry if it was like, I was on Instagram, so. I don't know, just to talk. One Instagram post I saw was a WWE wrestler, Titus O'Neil, like, he had his own, like, middle school named after him, and, they officially had school grade of B for the first time in, like a quarter of a century, which is crazy. Always gotta be awesome. Oh yeah, shout out Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil. Wrestling wise, I mean, he exists on the roster, but you know what? He's definitely one of the most charitable people in WWE history. There's a reason why he's in the Hall of Fame. It's because he's just goated. You're doing good though? That's awesome. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Who's excited for Splatoon 9 to be digital only, costing $120? God, that would not be fun. Would a Nintendo go digital only? Probably not, but you never know. But 6-7, is he gonna take another win? We got a stacked roster, and 6-7 is coming in and just winning. And this is a real front-running course, so if you're back running, I'll be back. Something came up. Got calm there. Damn. Oh, Black Wolf! He's trying to be the winner. I don't know what happened to 6-7. Oh, somebody has a star. Will they beat Black Wolf? Oh, Moji! Oh! Wait, he got hit, but it don't matter. I think it's the lag because Moji eventually got the win. That was such a nail biter, bro. Moji67 Black Wolf. Oh my god. Pengu is also there, but he got comp error, so it was basically like a CPU. That was crazy. That was like a nail biter. It was like... Still getting more people. That is awesome. That is fantastic. Alright, we'll wait another minute to see if more people will hop on in. Well, at least you got top 4. At least you got top 4 in a lobby of 14 people. You didn't lock in, so you got locked out? Yeah, that's why I lost. I didn't lock in. If I was locking in, though... I didn't lock in. I came up with that on the fly. That's crazy. I didn't lock in, so I got locked out. Hey, you know what? Put that in your quote in life. Here is a Great 56 saying. If you don't lock in, you're gonna get locked out. That's just how it is in life. I noticed with these rallies that no one can really get a big lead. That's actually kind of good, even though I love having big leads. Big leads can be, like, good, but it's like, they can also not be good, right? Like, sometimes, nothing's more frustrating than when you're in a race and it's like, no matter what you do, the person in first is still gonna be in first. No one can really get a big... We got locked out of our room a few weeks ago. Okay, how that happened? How do you even get locked out of your own room? I feel like that's, like, near impossible. Like, unless if you lock the door, and then you get behind the door, and then you close it while no one else is in the room. It's like, you got locked. Oh, wait. I was front-run by a CPU when I did these rallies. Like, I got 3 stars on this rally. Like, with these CPUs, they've been running with everyone. Oh yeah, these CPUs. I don't know if it's just the CPUs on this got a little bit different or whatnot, but like this is a little crazy. These CPUs be a little crazy. All right, wait another 30 seconds, and if not, we'll keep on going. But chat, this is going to be an interesting summer. The reason why is because LeBron James is a free agent right now. LeBron James could sign with anyone. Well, and sign with any NBA team. Alright, you know the drill. Speaking of drill, we are going to pick the Drill Rally. Alright, Drill Rally. Let's go. Somebody tried to pick Spiny, but... Alright, you still got 10. If Grace only does knockout for the stream, you guys won't even have the ability to choose Hillbilly Hell. Consider yourself lucky. No chance of lightning only. Well, I guess W for chat. Well, L for me, I'll lose out on jewels, but... You know what? It's not about the money. It's about visual. You know what's an interesting knockout rally idea they can do? They can do a knockout rally in the form of an M. Like Mario. Like, it could work. Can't pick move medals to Desert Beach. Aha, let's go. But yeah, we're only doing knockouts just because, you know, they had a knockout. They had a new knockout tour rally, so we want to get, like, the most out of it we can get. Crazy is tomorrow's stream will start at like either 5 or 6 p.m. just because my work called me in and we're like, hey, you want to go work tomorrow morning? And I was like, sure, why not? like more money, and plus it's like gotta say no. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing some. I do streams a lot of times. Short streams I do a lot of times at 4, but yeah, there won't be a short stream at 4 tomorrow. It'll probably be at 5 or 6. You should stream Duck's Rune? I don't know. There we go. Alright, it's still pretty packed. My CPU is doing good. Awesome. But yeah, you got Comdare again. That sucks. Bro, I was literally in X rank last night. I was playing on handheld mode. And bro, I was in one of those 0 out of 5 like X rank matches for a Splat Zone. And 2 of the matches I got Comdare. I got Comdare. And one of the calm errors I got timed out for 10 minutes, man. I was like, get the fuck off. Like, there is nothing wrong with my internet. Like, I genuinely don't know what the fuck could be going on. Like, I don't know if it's like my internet just dips in quality for like 1 second and that completely fucks over everything, but it's like, it's actually annoying. You were not playing X-Rank? No, I was. I was playing X-Rank. I am in X-Rank. I got into S+, and then it automatically put me in X-Rank. Said hi. Said hi. Wait, really? Yes, I am in X-Rank. It's so crazy how X-Rank in Splatoon 2, you had to fight tooth and nail just to get into X-Rank. Now anybody who's slightly good in ranked can just casually get handed X-Rank. That's crazy. Tried going for X-Rank, but keep giving up every season? Nah, I don't blame you, man. My thoughts on X-Rank is, I actually look at the stats, and most matches I do pretty decent. Like, sometimes I'm even the top kill. Sometimes it really is the teammates. There's some matches where I'm like, yeah, okay, nah, no, that's on me. But there are some matches where I'm like, yo, teammates, what are we doing, bro? There'll be times where it's like, I get 3 kills. I clear out a lot, and everyone's either dead or they just don't advance. I don't know, shit like that's a little frustrating. That's low-key why I gave up, just teammates? Yeah, no. X-Rank is really a case of, you can pull it up. X-Rank is the one mode that makes you feel like 2018 LeBron every time. What I mean by 2018 LeBron is, you can be the greatest player of all time, but if your teammates are fucking dog shit and basically feels like you're playing a 1v4 every time, then it's no use. Because that was 2018 LeBron. That 2018 was LeBron. I would argue was one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And his teammates were basically, it was either G Leaguers or it was grandpas who needed to retire. And he was facing the Stephen Curry KD Warriors. So what I'm saying is he basically had no shot. I think I only got an S once or twice. Nah, I can understand though. I'm more convinced I'm the bad teammate since I do have a gaming spirit issue. I mean, some people aren't as great as others, but it's like, I mean, hey, it is what it is. My day's been awesome with me being today off, enjoying great chatting matches. I hope yours has been well. Mine was well. Wow, okay, that was on me for trying to read chat while I'm in a close spot. You've barely played solo queue since Grand Festival? Yeah, I don't blame you. It seems like a lot of people just kind of stopped really playing Splatoon since the Grand Festival. I feel like I say that a lot every time that topic discussion comes up, but I swear, man, like, I noticed a genuine shift in the Splatoon community, like, once Grand Festival ended. And I even predicted it. I was like, once Grand Festival ends, Splatoon is going to be, like, way different in the community-wise. Distract everybody by sending messages. Good chat. Okay, so Skipper's Dream Knockout Tour Rally is starting at Mario Bros. Circuit, going to Sugar Mountain, then Mario Stadium, then Moving Meadows, then up to Mario Circuit, then all the way down to Peach Circuit. It's an interesting cup, I'll say that. Oh, is Mew gonna win? Mew. Mew's been pretty dominant in the competition. Wait. Okay. That was banana. Wait, Joseph! Wait, Mew! Mew is gonna win! Mew is gonna win! How would that work? I don't know. Check the Discord. We will love a rally that ends at Moo Meadows? That actually doesn't seem unrealistic. That actually seems realistic. I think what they could do is... I think what they could do is start at Question Mark Block Ruins, go to Peach, go to Peach Beach, then go to Salty Speedway, then Cheap Lagoon, then end it off at Moo Meadows. That could be an interesting one. Mew, Joseph, Black Wolf, Baby Roseanne. Black Wolf has been constantly in the top 3. Black Wolf, honestly, Black Wolf, shout out Black Wolf, but I feel like he's always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Like, he's always getting in top 3, but I feel like I barely see... I feel like I've only seen him win a race once, if ever. But hey, that shows you how good he is. He is constantly going up against the best. He's constantly putting pressure against the best of the best. Can't hate that. He is always constantly putting pressure on Steph, Joseph, and Mew. That's what I was saying to someone who thinks Splatoon 3 and Raiders will coexist. Like, with the player base, all Splatoon games coexist. In terms of dev support not happening beyond Summer Nights. Hi, you're Black Wolf? Welcome, Samantha. You're Black Wolf? Hell yeah. You're pretty good at the game. I ain't gonna get. You're pretty good. We got Gapster in here. What's up? The chat. I can't believe I won a knockout tour this set. Like, I won a knockout tour this stream. That's crazy. How y'all let that happen? But... I think it's gonna be weird to see how Splatoon 4 happens. Splatoon 4 will either happen, like, 2028-ish, or that shit's not happening for the rest of the decade. I think we'll get one 2028. Like, I feel like people forget how easy it is to just reuse assets, so... I think they'll just reuse assets, do some cool shit, There you go. Guys, one of the GOATs made a bad tweet, unfortunately. Abdallah Gaming. One of the GOATs of YouTube, Abdallah Gaming, made a bad tweet. Abdallah Gaming, I saw he was getting flamed on Twitter because Abdallah hated the fact that Splatoon... Abdallah hated the fact that Splatoon Raiders was using reused assets and considered it a bad thing. And I was like, no, my GOAT said a bad tweet. My GOAT said a bad tweet. No. Who? I should ban you. You don't know the GOAT Abdallah Smash? Nah. Greg, the multiplayer Raiders is share live, so you might want to learn some Salmon stuff you plan on streaming it. Oh, share live. So let's say if it's me, Joseph, Pearl, and Syntax. If it's like all three, and if I die 3 times in a row, all of them die too, that's insane. Welcome back, Meowks. I used to watch them all the time so much back then. Yeah, Abdallah Smash? Abdullah Gaming? Abdullah. Okay, I don't believe it. But yeah, Abdullah Smash. Oh shit, he's actually live right now with Rhythm Heaven. Never watched his stuff, only heard of him. Not even if you will die 3 times. Abdullah Smash is an insane pull. That's what I'm saying, bro. Abdullah Smash is the GOAT, bro. Abdullah Smash is the GOAT. Who is Abdullah Smash? He is the last Yokai Watch YouTuber. He is the last one standing. This motherfucker Abdullah Smash is the last Yokai Watch YouTuber standing. He is the last Yokai standing. It's 6 lives for 4 players, 5 for 3, and I would like to bet 4 lives for 2 in Raiders. Damn. I saw that when you swim in ink, it looks better than Splatoon 3's ink. Bro, y'all, chat. I didn't show y'all. Anyways, whatever I missed. We were just, like, watching the races. We were being like, damn, man, this guy, he's doing so good. But chat, bro, y'all don't know the GOAT, Abdullah Smash? You don't know the GOAT, Abdullah Smash, bro? Hold on, I gotta show y'all this. Chat-a-thin. You guys need to look at this. This is the GOAT, Abdullah Smash, man. Abdullah Smash, right here. Almost 1 million subs. He has millions of views. Look at all this shit. Oh yeah, he did Yokai Watch shit. He is the last Yokai Watch tuber standing. He is the last man standing. Last Yokai Watch YouTuber standing. Yeah, no, he was popping back in the day. He's probably only one of the few people that actually beat Lego Movie 2 video game, because ain't nobody give a flying fuck about no Lego Movie 2, bro. That movie was pretty trash. I ain't gonna cap. But yeah, no, this is the GOAT, Abdullah Smash, right here. So yeah, I better hear no slander on no Abdullah Smash. If I hear no slander besides that trash tweet he made about Raiders, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what else to tell you, man. But yeah, no, that is the GOAT, Abdullah Smash. There was like a Movie 2 video game? Yep. There was. Calling it quits for today after a page and a half? Gotcha. I don't blame you, it takes a minute. Welcome HMB to the stream. Alright, we'll leave that up for another minute. Monty Mole is superior than Rocky Wrench. Alright, Star Wars Bros. The Star Wars boss is trying to be the only lucky wrench. Show his most popular video. I mean, what was his most popular video again? I'm not gonna show it, but his most popular video is it's just 10 ways to dodge a blue shell in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Can't believe I'm already this invested. You're already this invested on trying to improve. Trying to prove them right. Moo Moo is the best character. Reaches the lion. All one Rocky Wrench fans in chat. Ain't nobody giving no fuck about no Rocky Wrench. Alright. Star Wars boss, calm down, buddy. Because if not, it's probably going to count as spam, so. No, I am not to because they said to, but okay, because I feel like. Wait, what? No, I am not because they said to, but because I feel like it. Rocky Wrench is more similar to the TF2 engine, so. Okay, hold on. Admiral Monk. The admirable one. Let me give a counterpoint. A counterpoint. Okay, well, there was a Toad engineer, so I guess I'm schizo, because I guess I forgot about it. I guess I made it up in my mind, I guess. It just doesn't fucking exist. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, no. So, counterpoint. Look at that. Engineer. Engineer Toad? Engineer Toad. Engineer Toad. Don't say that term. Oh, yeah, wait. Okay, Toad. Here is Toad. Right here. Look at this. I ain't even got Rocky Wrench because he's a wannabe Monty. I ain't even got Rocky Wrench. You know what? Guys, I'm gonna go play. Guys, I have the eyeglasses store on. Should I get Greg some glasses? I guess. Bro, it's just a train engineer. Alright. We all good? Alright, we got some more people in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Wait, no, that's not 14. 1, 2. Oh, shit, that is 14. Look at that. What term? Schizo. That's, just saying it, just tell Sir Nerd what that term was. That's just nothing more, nothing less. But you ain't even got Rocky Wrench, he's a wannabe Monty. I want to remind everyone. I want to remind everyone in chat. They had a Rocky Wrench and Fishbones over Kamek. Kamek is still not in the game, by the way. Alright, seems like a lot of people still picking the same two, but I didn't even see what's bad about it personally. Oh, I see why. I didn't even see what's bad about it personally. I mean, I can understand both arguments. I mean, I can understand both arguments, so. But, alright. Oh, we got 15. We got 15 people in the game. Who is gonna... Okay, so by lap 3, some of you may die. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Chat, all I can say is if you let me win this race, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. If you guys let me win this knockout tour, you guys have to subscribe to Admiral Monk on YouTube.com, okay? I feel like I read a message. Okay, that was just the easiest fucking 20 coins of my life. Welcome Mario Time. Just got Microsoft reward ads for Roblox gift cards, bro. So you gonna spend it, or you gonna give it to me, bro? I'm playing. Because it's basically using a derogatory way, even though you didn't mean it. Yeah. Like, okay. I understand what you're talking about. I actually do understand. Okay. Do I put the ID in Mario Kart? Yes. You gotta go to Friends online. You gotta go to online, you gotta go to Friends, and somewhere on the Friends menu, it should tell you to put in an ID. So that's where you put it. Okay, I'm going right here because water is faster right here. Put the ID. That single-handedly killed the run. That one red shell killed it. That's fucking crazy. That one red shell killed the entire thing. I wanted to get behind Baby Luigi to catch up. I wanted you to get behind Baby Luigi to catch up, but I knew by the time it would actually kick in, it'd just be over, so I just basically took the L. That sucks. You're playing as Nabbit. Interesting. It is very interesting. What's my thoughts on Nabbit? I kind of felt like Like, I actually didn't mind him. He kind of felt industry plan at first, but he's kind of like cool. His design is cool enough to where, you know, I think we'll rock with Nabbit. I think the reason why Nabbit doesn't really have as many fans as you would think is because he is from New Super Mario Bros. U, and because everybody was already burnt out from the New Super franchise, basically I think a lot of people didn't really get the chance to, like, really become fans of Nabbit. If he was in Wonder, that man would have all the fans, I'll tell you. You know who is an industry plan? Off Hook. Whoa! I thought you meant Deep Cut, bro. Deep Cut is more of an industry plan, if you ask me. Think about it. Deep Cut. Think about it. Pearl is an industry plan. We can't deny. But Marina used pure skill to get where she is. But Pearl is an industry plan. Think about it. Her dad is fucking rich as shit. So she was able to fund Pearl's lifestyle. And because of that, Pearl gets a fake. Pearl faked being like, oh man, I came from the trenches. I came from the ground up. I'm from the underground. No, Pearl's dad literally owns like a shit ton of rich shit, bro. Like, Pearl is literally the Kid Rock of Splatoon. They saying, oh yeah, I'm from the underground. I'm from the bad life, man. I'm from the trenches, man. No, Pearl's dad was rich as fuck and was able to get them connections, bro. She might be to avoid slandering in this? Yeah. She was LARPing being in the trenches? Yes. She was LARPing being in the trenches. She's like the Eminem line. You think you tough? Hold on, what was the line about private school? Eminem private school bar. I gotta look at the fucking 8 Mile bar. Yeah, no. Pearl is literally the line where it was like, but I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster. Her real name's Pearl. And Pearl lives at home with both parents. And Pearl's parents have a real good marriage. That is Pearl. That is literally Pearl. Tell me if I'm wrong. Chat. Tell me if I was wrong, bro. Tell me if I'm wrong, bro. Oh, Pangu. Damn. Pearl does not claim to be rich. Really? Is that so? I was... Pearl... Who you betting on winning? Who you betting on winning? Who am I gonna bet on? Wait, who's the... Oh, did someone else give a name Greg 56? What the hell? Okay. I think, you know what? Jamili is gonna win. Jamili is gonna win. Bro pretending to be some wolf from the trenches, meanwhile Marina is straight carrying the band and defeating racism. For real, bro? Like, literally, I'm reading their Wikipedia page. Like, she came from a rich family. She owns a baseball league, owns a fitness studio, and had a fucking ship similar to the Manta Maria. And yet she decided to LARP her way into the underground, making fucking metal music and shit, bro. She was trying to portray herself as like, oh man, I'm underground, I'm so alt, I'm so punk, guys. You're alt and punk, bro? Dog, your family is rich as fuck. Your family is basically the Rockefellers, dog. Shut your dumb ass up, bro. Yo, imagine if Jeff Bezos' son came in and he was like, guys, I came in from the trenches, man. I came in from the trenches, man. You know, shit wasn't sweet at home, dog. Shit wasn't sweet at home. You know what? You know what? Deaf to the authority. I'm gonna go make music that really speaks to the people. Like, dog. Your family grew up in the suburb. Your family. So the band is a LARPer. Like, dog, listen to Boys Be Sleeping and tell me Marina ain't carrying their whole song on their shoulders. For real. Also, Mew Mew took that dub. Not even racism. Cuttlefish that literally doesn't see species. What? What does that mean? Alright, we got more people. Let's go. Now, what Cuttlefish is definitely racist against Arcturians? And that, I'm gonna believe Monk because he's doing that essay. This is the richest society socialist. Yeah, basically. Yo, chat, I've been seeing. Yo, chat, I saw on Twitter. I saw the Twitter machine. I saw something on the Twitter machine that was crazy. That was low-key crazy. I need to read this again to make sure if I'm, like, reading what I'm reading right. I need to make sure. I need to know if I'm reading what I'm reading right, so. So, I gotta make sure I'm reading what I'm reading right, so. I gotta look. I remember it was my Twitter likes, so. There it is. Bro, I saw this. Okay, it's not on Off the Hook. It's on Deep Cut, bro. Bro, it's on fucking Deep Cut, bro. Hold on. Let me look at this shit, bro. This shit said, kind of funny how the plot of Raiders is gonna be, let's steal from the indigenous people to clear out debt. Like, what is happening in this? Splatsville plunges into debt, surpassing 60 billion, bro. They're about to file for bankruptcy, bro. The festival and massive donations briefly boosted the economy, but it is once again in trouble. Excitement over the surplus may have prematurely loosened purse strings. That is crazy, bro. They about to go to this island. They about to kill off all the fucking like salmonoids just to get a quick buck, just to get Splatsville out of fucking bankruptcy. That is fucking insane, bro. This is some insane shit, bro. Bro, this is literally insane. This is actually insane. Deep Cut, bro, is literally Andrew Jackson, bro. Deep Cut is Andrew Jackson. That is insane, bro. They is literally gonna recreate the Oklahoma Tears, the Trail of Tears, bro. Like, that is insane, bro. I'm sorry, do you want your hometown to be bankrupt? Bro, they were literally gonna commit fucking genocide, bro. Like, dog, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's crazy, bro. Bro, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if Deep Cut's even in my top 10 anymore, bro. Deep Cut, I don't even think is in top 10 Splatoon characters anymore, man. Bro, I think everyone in the Splatoon community is a piece of shit except for Marina and the Squid Sisters. And even then, I think Marina's the only good Splatoon idol. Like what? Like, everyone on here is a piece of shit, bro. Like, oh my god. Like, no idol. How did they go bankrupt? Yeah, how did they go bankrupt, bro? Like, they gotta have, like, the worst financial advisors of all time. Who's their financial advisor? Boogie298A? Like, bro, how are they going bankrupt? Who is their financial advisor? The people behind Detroit, dog? Like, what are we doing, bro? This is literally, bro, fuck Deep Cut, bro. I'm only rocking with Marina, bro. The Salmonites like it. They feel part of their land. What? Give me one piece of lore that's shit. That's crazy, man. I mean, hey, if a human likes it when you kill them, is that morally right, though? Like, that's crazy. Okay, this time I'll actually lock in. Motherfucking cuttlefish called octolings octoslobs. Like, that gotta be an in-universe racial slur. It has to be. There's no way. Okay. Oh, we get a golden rally. Oh, okay. Chad, do you think the Splatoon 4 idols would be any better? Do you think they'll actually be good people like Marina, or you think they're gonna be pieces of shit? Nah, that's kind of funny though. The idols, they're just like not even like good people. They're just pieces of shit. They're just fucking, they're just like the celebrities in the IRL world. They're just pieces of shit. And then Marina's like the one exception. That's crazy. Okay, I'm putting this on just so I don't get shock dodged. There we go. There we go. I'm actually top 20. I'll still say this Nakatori has been one of the best things they've added in this entire game, so. I got cooked at the end? Damn, that sucks. Distracted by chatting to get the boosted star, but that didn't really matter. Damn. Okay, somebody do something about that spam. Please. You gotta go? Alright. Thank you, Monk. Damn it. No, I think that might kill it. No, we're still good. No, we... Okay. If that green shell would have hit me, I would have been fucked. That's so good. That is actually so good. I think Tengu's in first. No, I don't want to get near him. If I get near him, that would be dangerous. Hi, Black Wolf. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It really helps out. Oh, no, it gave me that fucking gold shell and my run is over. Yeah, and fake grade 56 is doing better than real grade 56. Scribe so great to play Pikmin. No. I think first stream to get -1 viewers. Like, nobody's watching that shit. Ain't nobody giving a shit about no Pikmin Bloom. Because where the Samurai Lord came from is either a development interview or official art lore magazine. It had to be art lore magazine just because, you know, it did show... No, it's like a item in the game. It's an item in the game because it shows, like, the Raiders UI. So, it shows the Raiders UI, so it has to be, like, a bonus. Not that great. The Lord Pengu was talking about it. Oh, okay. You'll know in the grill you can see Samurai being cut. Oh, so, as for the Samurai, it was either development interview or official art lore magazine. Don't remember, but it was covered in Rascus. Oh, okay. Once the Samurais don't like being killed, they just don't mind the thought of being eaten though, because that's just like okay. Oh, Pengu has the horn, but still has to come in second because they had to lose that momentum to Joseph. Joseph in the limo from Super Mario 3D World from the Bowser boss fight. As Pengu's back in the lead. Legit in its current state, Hey Pikmin is 10 times better than Pikmin Bloom. Really? That is insane. But guys, with this info coming out about Deep Cut, about that tweet that I showed, it now makes you question, who's better? Deep Cut or DJ Octavio? Who is the better life form? Like, it really makes you curious to know. Oh, Steph, he's in the lead with Baby Mario. Is Steph gonna take the dub? Yeah, it does feel like we don't really bank on Rally too much. Last I checked, the power supply ain't great. Like, good luck seeing when it's night. Well, how come I can still see it when it's night? Like, how come it's always... You can always see stuff. Steph, Mew Mew, the Liquid Greg, and Joseph. And Black Knight in 5th. You're better at racing? They're all just like morally great animals in a post-apocalyptic world doing what they can for their own species. Yeah. I was actually reading the comments of that tweet, and I actually see some of the top comments are already like, they don't like that idea. They say it's like immoral and stuff, and somebody even said it feels like Splatoon in general can never decide on morals. But it's like, if you ask me, I think that tweet though, I think the idea of Deep Cut doing that is kind of funny. Just like, oh hey, you know those idols that everyone loves? Yeah, they just straight up just wiped that civilization out. They just straight up went to an island and just wiped the civilization out. Like something, like, it's like Helldivers. It's like Helldivers. You know how Helldivers is like, you're kind of playing as the bad guys? It's like, I don't know, it's a little crazy. And like what Pro says, I feel like it adds into like the morally gray aspect of them. It's like, alright. You're using Swoop in the Rock Hog? Nice. Alright, we'll leave the ID up in a minute. I gotta go get my dinner. Why are there two Gregs? Excuse me, when I saw Greg was out, but then he passed me in game. Okay, and you do realize all the general Inklings and Oxlings are doing the same thing in Salmon. That logic, you are the bad guy. Shit, everyone's really the bad guy. But yeah, somebody in the comments was like, Splatoon in general feels like it can never decide on morals, but it's like, that's what morally gray characters are. Like, no character, it feels like besides Marina, it feels like no character is morally, like, it feels like no character is, like, really good or really evil. Like, all characters are, like, morally complex and shit. It would be nice if the games themselves commented on all being morally dubious, but ultimately necessary. Yeah. But yeah, hold on, let me go get my dinner real quick. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Are we all ready to race? Are we all ready? How ready is everyone? Saw a tweet talking about you won't be able to own Persona 6 recently because of the PlayStation thing, but like Xbox. Yeah, I'd say Xbox. I'd say there's also Xbox, but I also heard with the Helix. I also heard with the new Project Helix, I heard that it's also going to be digital only. But, I heard Xbox is at least doing it a little bit better. I saw a thing claiming that there's going to be an option to where you can convert your physical games into digital games. So it's at least a little better than, PlayStation's. But at the same time, still dumb. this been a KO Tour only stream? It has been. Because, new stuff, so why not? You can tell it definitely pandered for a bit just to go race on something that's not the DLC shit. Chat, I would say this, if you live in the South, Publix has to be your go-to choice. The pub subs are so good. Like, if you ever go to the South one day, like, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, the Carolinas, or even like Kentucky, it's like you gotta try out a Publix, man. Those pub subs are fucking awesome. Oh! Meows! Bye-bye, meows! Oh, I was trying to, like, skim through, like, shoot. Oh. Bro, the other day, like, I watched Nomad's new video about him going over JonTron's history, and I decided to rewatch his old Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts video. Man, I kind of forgot how much in his bag JonTron used to be, like, pre-COVID. Like, he really was in his bag. I also kind of forgot, like, how kind of ahead of a time in a way he was. Like, if you compare, like, his content from, like, let's say 2012 to 2014 to, like, everyone else, like, it just feels like it was, like, I don't know, he always felt like 5 years ahead. Like, I don't know, it still just feels like of the time. Like, his videos feel ageless. Isn't Nuts and Bolts the one that starts with the duo being fat? Yes. Yes, that's the one. Nah, Nuts and Bolts, it was kind of a funny game. At the time, I guess I was a little disappointed that he didn't cover the full game, but then I kind of rewatched the review, and it's like, nah, it just felt like kind of a general review. To basically condense it, he hated how, Banjo-Kazooie went with, like, he hated, so some things noted was he hated that the car shit, but one of the reasons why he hated was, apparently at, like, E3 2006 when they announced Banjo-Kazooie, it looked more like a traditional platformer, and then when it got added to cars, he felt like it got scammed or something. Welcome, Andres, to the stream. You just got first rounded? Damn, that sucks. Oh, I didn't get that item. Well, luckily, the good thing about this lap is that there's still plenty of forms. Yeah, the trailer was very misleading. Yeah. You remember you used to be Sonic Andre's friend? Oh, yeah, I remember. What's up? What else? But for Nuts and Bolts, I also remember that's the one where it was, like, that character in the beginning, the log. Like, he was, like, being, like... he was, like, basically breaking the fourth wall, being like, man, gamers don't even like platforms no more. They want shooting games and shit. So, therefore, we're gonna diss on the entire platforming genre. We're gonna make it a card game. And that was basically what Log was saying. And it was, like... And, honestly, looking back, I can understand why people hate the game. Because it's basically... It's basically Banjo-Kazooie telling you, hey, who remembers the good Banjo-Kazooie anymore? Who even cares about that shit, bro? We're gonna make a card game. I'd rather eat the Wii Music C3 trailer, at least it didn't lie what the game was. Yeah, I mean, it was a bad showcase. It was the most awkward shit ever. But at the same time, at least it didn't lie at what it was. You all for that Banjo-Kazooie trailer? Yeah, no, it definitely lied. You thought he was gonna get something so much cooler, but then... You thought he was gonna get Banjo 3, but then no, you just got something completely different. I'd actually say JonTron's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I say that review is like the reason why everybody hates Nuts and Bolts. Well, because that was the most memorable thing to come out of Nuts and Bolts, so... Also, one noted thing about JonTron's review from back in the day that actually aged very good, that actually aged really well, is he said in the review he will give props to Nuts and Bolts for trying something unique. Because he said games company nowadays feels like they are just trying to just rehash the same thing over and over and content with being the same thing, so he gave Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts a plus for being something different. And I was just thinking, oh my god, it has gotten worse. If we talking AAA games, it has gotten worse. If we talking AAA games, it has gotten worse since the PS3 era. Like, goddamn, what JonTron said about gaming back during the PS3 days, he was like kind of right. Yeah, he was like, well, games nowadays are just kind of just content with being like the same thing and rehashing the same thing. I gotta get Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts props for at least being different. And you know what? You know what? It was different, but was it good? Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is proof is just because something's different doesn't mean it's automatically good. Yeah, no, I was just rewatching that old review, and it kind of made me forgot how actually good JonTron was, like, back in the day. Like, his skits were top tier, and, like, and even, like, his, like, and even if we talk it just main game-wise, like, if he's reviewing one game, even, like, his, like, reviewing critiques were, like, actually, like, pretty decent. Also, I would also say JonTron's also probably the reason why everybody hates Star Fox Adventures. It's probably because that's the most notable thing to come out the game besides Crystal, so... But Foam Bad? What is this? What is this? What is my Star Fox game? No, I'm done! I'm done! I'm done! Cough. Wait, what is SF64? Oh, Star Fox. Cough. Star Fox 64. Yeah, that's basically Nintendo. Wasn't JonTron also raised? Yeah, there's the Destiny stream. That Destiny stream is... That is the worst stream ever, I'll say that. Not only did it introduce the world who Destiny was, but... Oh, that was actually a horrible stream. It was. Like, oh god. Did you realize both Star Fox and Street Fighter can be abbreviated to Street Fighter? Alright, steps in first, guys. Guys, steps in first. Will he win? Steph Jamali Monk? Whoa, Monk? Oh shit. Oh. Steph with the win. Oh yeah. Alright, Steph, Nunu, Jamili, Monk, even Fox, Joseph. go. Baby Mario is the meta? I don't know. I mean, I heard there's some buffs and nerfs. No, Monty Mo is the meta right now. I guess, bro. Is it bad that I'm already thinking about Christmas lists? I'm thinking about asking Tokyo Mirage sessions. Bro, is none of the customers or zookeepers, are they being like extra security with their wallets or something? Damn. You yeah, you guys didn't know? What, Monty Mo's the meta? I guess. You're thinking about Christmas already? Halloween exists. Halloween. Unfortunately, you don't get free shit for Halloween besides candy, so. You see about Mario Kart World's adding more courses? Yeah, they added more knockout tours, and it's epic. We'll leave the room up for a minute. I'll finish this up, and then we'll get started with more. What do I think is the best song in Mario Kart World? It's a tough question. Maybe the Rainbow Road song? KO tours are by far the most goated edition? Yes. I heard some people were asking for this, and I was like, I mean, that'd be cool, but yeah. But now after playing this, I'm like, oh god, I can't imagine Mario Kart without knockout tours. Like, knockout tours I feel like knockout tour has to be the new standard. I remember Motorstorm Pacific Rift literally had a knockout tour in 2008. That's insane. Hopefully the extra courses include Rainbow Road, because, like, why wasn't it there in the first place? It doesn't include Rainbow Road, dog. How would you feel if the next Mario game just move 3 lap races all together to that knockout tour? Okay, that'd be kind of an L. No more race? Sorry, this is just knockout tour the stream. Sorry. If they added new knockout tour rallies, it's just knockout tour the stream, so. Alright, is everyone all good? Alright, we're gonna get started. Will we get a DLC rally this time? We will! Drill rally! What's your favorite song, Mark World? For me, I would say Crown City, DK Space Sports, Nest Rainbow Road. I'd say the Rainbow Road in this game. Probably my last race? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, wow, that's such a great start for me. I need a circus song, not counting Daisy Circuit. That's such a very specific exception. Well, I say we'll go until like 8:20 or something. I say we go for like another 30 to 40 minutes, so. Ours is either one of the Rainbow Roads or Moon Meadows. Right when I fucking had it, are you kidding? Oh my god, I was even about to say, if I don't get this specific item box, it would be over. And then, boom, lightning strikes. Okay, never mind, there's one, like, right there. Please be good, please be good, please be good. Alright, look at all those moose. Hi, Black Wolf. I noticed you're a consistent Rosalina main. Okay, I don't know where that bomb went. You know what? Blue Shell. Everything first, bye-bye. Say, aside from the main title theme, Mario Kart Deluxe had the better OST. Ooh, interesting. I don't know, I gotta like really re-listen. But I say Mario Kart 8 has more iconic OST, I'll say that. Okay, if I don't get this, bad things are gonna happen. So please, have it be a good thing. Yes! Okay. Let's go. Yeah, they stand out better? Yeah. Although I never played both games, I remember somebody had a take that said, Deltarune's music, while it is great, at the same time, they said Undertale's more iconic. And I haven't played both games, but after watching, just in general video essays, I'd probably say I agree. I feel like I don't really hear Deltarune stuff in video essays, but I feel like I hear a lot of Undertale stuff in video essays. So I don't. Maybe that's the equivalent of Mario Kart. Maybe it's like Deltarune where it has a great soundtrack, but Mario Kart 8 is like Undertale where it has more iconic. I don't know. Like I said, that's just a take that made me think, because I was like, damn, I haven't really heard Deltarune stuff like that in like video essays and stuff, but I have heard a lot of Undertale stuff. Oh, shut dodge! Shock. No, damn it. Deltarune's OST has some bangers, but Undertale OST is everywhere online. Oh yeah, every corner of the internet. Like, Undertale is really one of those games where it's like, huh, so that's where it came from. You'd be surprised how many video essays use Undertale's soundtrack without people realizing? Yeah. That's why if you never played Undertale and you played Undertale for the first time, you're like, wait, oh shit. Like, every step you take, you're like, oh shit, it came from that? Oh, damn. If there's one thing I'll forever praise Toby Fox for, is the fact that he is a great musician. Like, he is a great musician, man. Like, there's a reason why he's constantly being recruited to, like, games or, like, as, like, a musician and, like, Pokemon and shit. It's because he knows how to lock in and make a good song. Also, yeah, I am out on this. I think it runs, so. Not the feather ruining the run? Damn. And then the one race I won, the feather actually helped me clinch. Or clutch. Undertale is iconic because it's older than the game is finished? I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. Chat, I got a question to all the Undertale fans. To all the Deltarune fans. What about Deltarune's Chapters 1 soundtrack? Because that's about to be... That's about to be 8 years old. Upcoming in a few months. And I don't know, is any soundtrack from Chapter 1 or even Chapter 2 as iconic as even, like, Undertale? I don't know. Let me know. Like I said, I might be talking about my own ass, but at the same time, it's like, hey, like I said, I've heard Undertale stuff everywhere, but Deltarune is, like, something I really don't hear too much. Him and C418 are Mozart and Beethoven of video game soundtracks? I'd say yes. If there's one thing you can't deny, they created some of the most iconic soundtracks in video games. Yo, Toby Fox and C418 should make a collab song. That'd be fire. I'd speak for everyone saying we'd all pull up to that. Big Shot was Chapter 2. Oh shit, Big Shot was Chapter 2. Man, I get PTSD when I hear Big Shot. Just when Big Shot was announced in Splatoon 3, and then every time he appeared, everybody made that same joke for a year straight. What a fun time. I love that. You see, I love it. Webster's in the lead. Okay, Webster, he's trying to show why he can win. But Joseph, what the hell? He was drowning in lava, like how Bowser was drowning to become dry Bowser. But no, he's like, nah, I'm the king around here. He loves it, guys. Yeah. Greg, blink 3 times a year, mentally sane. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, dog. I'm doing really fine, actually. I'm doing really fine, actually. Look at this. Joseph with the win. Joseph's gonna win. Look at that. Alright, Joseph. Oh, wait! No, Joseph's gonna win. I thought Webster was gonna take it for a minute. Hey guys, isn't that one boss, Salmon, funny because he's a big shot? It's so funny. Bro, I gotta give you a comedy special. I gotta give you a $100 million contract. We gotta make you open for Kevin Hart, man. Cause you are the next Kevin Hart just for saying that joke. Like, I've never heard that before. That's comedy gold. You was Webster? Awesome. Joseph, Steph, Webster, Will. I wish I were high on Po 10 news. I don't know what that means, though. Dad, if you're enjoying this type of content, you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It really helps out. "3D Land Overworld OST on Bowser's Slipping Castle." Almost. How have you not seen that skit? I see it referenced everywhere. They don't. I almost fumbled because I went into an out-of-bounds section in the section I didn't know. I almost fumbled because I went into an out-of-bounds in a section I didn't know there was out-of-bounds. Damn. Alright. I think we'll do 2 more knockout tours and then probably call it. I gotta do the dishes, man. Like, I remember mood for stream kind of got killed for like 5 minutes because my mom was mad I didn't do the dishes, and the dishes was like not that big. Like it looks like something I can do in like a combined 20 minutes. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, no, I just hate when shit like that happens. It's like, come on, bro. It's like you know I'm still gonna do it. Like let's calm down. Boomerang. Only way to win against Joseph is that he can't lead or be close to the lead in Bowser's Castle. If he's close, he pretty much wins. Yeah, like Joseph, that Bowser Castle is basically his track. So yeah, I like this lobby. It's like a lot of great players. It forces some of like the usual great players like Steph and Joseph to like lock in. It really pushes them to their limit. They're like, oh, okay, all right, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. That's basically it. And especially we got me in the lobby. Okay, who am I talking? Who am I kidding? You like having a stream on in the background? Damn. I think what I should do before it expires is do a member stream, because that 200 memberships, it still happens, so maybe I should do like a member stream. I only done 2 member streams, and that was when I just started out having memberships. Oh, I did not know that was out of bounds. Yeah, tomorrow I gotta go to work, but luckily only an hour, so when I come home I'll probably do a stream. Well, no, I will do a stream, because, yeah. But yeah, what am I gonna do after stream? Well, I'm gonna do dishes. But I'm also gonna cancel my PS Plus membership just because, yeah, no, if Sony's doing that bullshit, then it's like, yeah, no, they don't need my money. Race shop? Race shop? No, I was streaming NASCAR. I was streaming NASCAR 15. I realized that someday Nintendo and Microsoft fall suit. I don't know about Nintendo, but for Microsoft, yeah, they're already starting doing that, so. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if because of the... I wouldn't be surprised if we enter a gaming dark age. What's a race shop? I don't know. I guess that's what the YouTube thing said. Oh my god, if you get hit right there, your run's basically done. I gotta get, like... Oh no, that's actually crazy on mine. If you get hit right there, your run's over. Try. Yeah, GG's. What do you mean it didn't crush that fucking wooden fence? We'll be building our own console in the next 10 years? Yeah, that's called a PC. But, yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, no. You skip the starting soon screen, the first thing I see what looks like the top screen with race shop and the big text. I think that's just, I think one of the things, so, in the game, so. What level have I reached? Welcome Q to the stream. What level have I reached? Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? In this game, there's no levels. There's no levels, really. There's not a level system in this game, so... But yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised. If we were in a gaming golden era, I like to say we're now transitioning into a gaming dark age. Because... Oh, what place? I got 17. So, VR rating, I think it's still like 7,500, so... Oh, great. 56, the clone. It took the lead, then Joseph. Then the 56 clone. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we enter a gaming... I wouldn't be surprised if we're transitioning into a gaming dark age. $1,000 consoles. No physicals. No games. Like, just simply put... I'm being so dead serious when I say... If you are trying to get into a game... If you are trying to get into gaming... It's either get a Switch 2... Or get a PC. Or invest in old consoles. Or if you're investing in old consoles, mod it. So, you just mod it. So you don't gotta be paying for all the games. Because some of them get ridiculous. Are the graphics taking Fortnite on the Switch 2? Or the graphics in Fortnite good on the Switch 2? Because on the Switch 1 they're very bad. They are definitely better than the Switch 1 graphics. I don't know about Switch 2. I haven't tried out Fortnite on the Switch 2. But I think they should be good. How is the baby Rosalina CPU in first? Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all letting a CPU get first? Yeah, somebody has to do something. It is a baby Rosalina CPU. Thank you, Steph. Oh, Joseph. Why is this run running? Who is doing this? Thank you, Steph. Oh my lord. Fucking hell, man. Real talk here. It's funny the first time, but let's not impersonate Greg in the future. You should be yourself. I think it's funnier to be yourself in video games. Maybe it's... Well, it's funny to you first few times, and then after a while, it's like, alright. Touch Grass Sage. I wouldn't be surprised if gaming as a medium has, like, a real huge, like, drop-off. And, like, casual... And, like, in terms of, like, people getting into it casually, just cause. Just cause. But you don't want to know the sad part about gaming? Movies and music still have physicals. They still have physicals. Although it's dead, they still have physicals. So for gaming, which I say sell way better physicals, 100 times more physicals than movies and CDs, for them to be like, yeah, actually, nah, you guys are good. We're going all digital. So there was actually 2 Gregs in the lobby? Yes. Or a little while ago? You didn't need to know that, bro, okay? You didn't need to know. And Joseph in the lead. But yeah, no, it's like, it sucks. Like, unless Sony rolls back on it, like, I genuinely think this will, we're gonna enter a dark age in gaming. Just cause, just $1,000, no physicals, no games, or no good AAA, no great AAA games. Like, sucks. Like I said, the only thing you should do, like, if you're getting into gaming for the first time in 2026, which I'd be surprised if you are, and if you're trying to seriously be into games, either buy a PC or buy a Switch 2. How many games do you have on camera? There you go. Alright, Joseph's still in the lead. Joseph, once he's on a track where it's pretty good to front run, he's basically winning. Like Bowser's Castle, this map. Yeah, he basically gets it. Yeah, no, it's over. I'm shocked I have the latest Nintendo console. I told myself Switch would be my end, but then it turned into a pillow, battery expanded, and then Switch 2 was backwards compatible. Really? Why would you say it would be your last Nintendo console? That's actually interesting. Like, you're going all in on these games, but yet you're willing to give up on Nintendo? That's crazy. Alright, chat, we're gonna do one more game after this. But then but before we do one more game, I really gotta go to the bathroom. Like, so, give me like 5 minutes, and then we'll do one more game. Yeah, after seeing the price of the GameCube and the Steam Machine, especially with the RAM prices, a lot of games are going to suffer now. Oh, easily. Easily. And then I'll actually talk about that after I get back from the bathroom. So, let me go to the bathroom, and then we'll do one more match. What's up? Okay. I never known about the GameCube until I just looked it up. I know the GameCube. We're calling it the GameCube because it's called like the Steam Machine, but it's funnier calling it the GameCube. But nah, like the moment I remember even like 3 to 6 months ago, even they were like, yeah, no, we're gonna price this like a PC and not a console. And I was like, ooh, yeah, no, bruh, like, bruh. I felt like I just had enough of my Switch one, like I didn't need more. I told myself Switch needs to do one of two things, backwards compatibility or Splatoon game. Well, they checked both boxes. But yeah. I saw my 1 terabyte micro SD card is almost $300. I got one in 2020 for $75. Yeah, no, that is legitimately one of the more surprising things. I didn't even know those were up in prices until Morgan said it on a stream. He was like, oh yeah, by the way, the prices of SD cards and like terabytes are like fucking insane. And it's like, whoa. Like, SD cards are something you got for pretty fucking cheap. Like I feel like I have too many SD cards. And now it's like a fucking genuine investment. Now it's like $300, which is fucking insane. I know the GameCube is basically a glorified PC, but if it's trying to be viable, then $1349 is not anything somebody can afford. Yes, like, at that point, you might as well just buy a pre-built PC. You might as well just buy a pre-built PC with Windows installed on it. Like, because after seeing price with GameCube and Steam Machine, especially with the BS rain prices, a lot of new games are going to suffer now. Yeah, easily. Easily. And that's going to suck. Hold on, my... But yeah, one thing I gotta do is, buy stuff from... I gotta buy stuff from the PS3 shop. Like, I gotta buy, like, one thing every week now, just so... Because if it's gonna be shutting down, man, I wanna at least get some prices, legitimate... I wanna get the games legitimately before the only way you can really, affordably get it is by emulating, so... Alright, this is the last one, so... I wonder what the other rallies will add, and you hope they'll add the Wonder Rally? The Wonder Rally is actually not out of the question, so that's something they'll definitely add. You saw my video on the 2 Nakato rallies? Hell yeah. What did everyone think of that video? I felt like it was just, like, an attempt at, like, more of, like, a news update type thing. I think that would be more of a one-off video. That was the video I made on the fly. Like, I made that while I was on the high of, like, of the idea of making a video, so... It's really why I made the video, and I'm kind of proud of it. Like, I was able to make something like that in literally less than, like, 4 hours. So, bro, speedran it? I did. Like, I made that in, like, 4 hours. And I'm not gonna lie, for something made in 4 hours, not bad. This day in the video, moon appears for rallies. So, what does Sheep Chief? Here's an ice, moon, acorn, boomerang. Damn. Not gonna lie, I didn't really notice that too much, but now that you think about it, yeah. I guess the only reason I noticed Moo Moo is because I don't like Moo Moo. So the fact that Moo Moo is in 4 separate rallies is insane. There's my cat right there. You doing alright? Awesome. But yeah, I think the crazy thing about the PS3 shop is, as of right now, it is the only legal, legitimate way to buy Persona 2, Persona 1 in a way, because you can buy it on the PS Vita, and Persona 3 FPS and OG Persona 4. After that, the only way to get OG Persona 4 is by emulating or buying it off secondhand, and so is Persona 3 FPS. Persona 1 and 2, though, I think they'll port, because why else would they be talking about Persona 1 and 2 this much if they're not going to port? Also, I remember, shouldn't pre-orders for Omocat and the Persona collab should be open? Look at the connections Grand Prix and Knockout Tour have in terms of naming. I don't see how it'll rally it. Nah, I think you could. Go Wonder Rally. Could be interesting. We got a Drill Rally. Why really a drill? Welcome, DS LOL Gaming. How you doing? I've been doing good, man. What about you? Wait, guys. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's July. Means I can give 10 free memberships. So who are the 10 free members? Ethan, Biggest Elliot Glazer, Alex, Exter, Dyken. And the other members are... The other 5 members are... The Armchair Gamer, Andy, Jerry, Joseph, Silver Dream. So, a bunch of randoms. I mean, shout out them. They got the gifted membership, but... It's crazy. Good luck, though? Wait, good luck, though? Dang, GG, though? Yeah. Okay, how you been doing, DS King LOL? We've been doing good. We've been kind of discussing the PlayStation no more physical stuff thing they've been doing. And we've also been playing Mario Kart World. Barely got crazy. But man, do I really want to go to work tomorrow? Actually, I don't mind going to work. Like, it's just, you know, I don't mind working morning weekdays just because it's not busy, so it's pretty easy for me. Somebody said it best. Working in food is either... I'm a buster, and it's like working in food is either a paid hangout with your friends or it's like hell on earth. And I'd say that's pretty accurate. I wouldn't say it gets hell on earth, but I'd say it does get some times where it's pretty fucking bad. And you know what? The good news is since I'm tipped, since busters get tipped. But yeah, since busters get tipped, we get tipped out. So depending on the performance of the restaurant, you get paid, which is actually nice. Hi, Black Wolf. I mean, I don't know what other powers they really have to name Rallies after now. Might as well add a Mario Pinball Rally. Might as well. All I'm saying... Oh, wait. Sorry I haven't been reading chat. All I'm saying is keycards been fine from the start, especially now with the kill physical game. Great cards are great for that. Oh, yeah. Easily. Easily. All I'm saying is game keycards been fine from the start. Yeah. Game keycards, it did suck. Well, it kind of sucked at first. But as time is going on, game keycards are like a nothing issue now. Like, I don't care about game keycards anymore. I'm just glad we're getting a physical. And not no code and box and bullshit. And not just no, hey, fuck you, digital only, pay up. But yeah, now it's like, I don't even care about game key cards. As we get it physical, they're gonna reuse some cups from Knockout Tour. I actually would see that. I actually do see that. I remember one thing I was gonna talk about was I'm kind of glad gaming is like now this like very accepted hobby. Like the only really people who really like hate gaming or think it's like a waste of time or like what, at pretentious 50-year-old plus, like pretentious 50 any pretentious 50-plus-year-olds like I'd say gaming like you know, as time goes on it's just an accepted hobby. I think it's because the kids who played gaming and got heard that actually grew up, became parents, and were just like, hey, yeah, it's gaming. Who cares? Like, it's not. What's it any different from fucking TV shows? So yeah. But yeah, but it also does kind of remind me, if people move away from gaming because of just the current bullshit that's happening right now, like, do you think that type of behavior will come back in the future? Hope not. That would be bad. We're actually in a point where somebody says they don't want to really do gaming anymore just because of all the bullshit. That's actually the part where I'm like, yeah, I kind of don't blame you. But at the same time, there is still so much shit to do, like emulation and stuff. Like there's billions, there's like 1,000+ old games you can play from in a moment's notice. I'm gonna say people boycotting certain games because the game keycards was dumb. Like, dog, there's way bigger fish to fry. Yeah. And if we talking game keycards, well, Call of Duty has been doing that shit since like 2013. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like Call of Duty has been doing this shit since like 2013. Most of the big name corporations have been doing it since 2014. So, really. Vince Joseph's an esport player. He's really good, though. Yeah, no, that was a fun stream. It was an awesome stream. I'm gonna do some dishes because my parents are mad that I didn't, like, do it earlier. The reason I didn't do it earlier is because it's not that much, and plus, we didn't cook dinner tonight, or they didn't cook dinner, so I didn't really have a reason to. But they're still mad at me for not doing it, so. But, yeah, no, is there anybody we can raid, actually? Is there anybody we can raid? Besides, gaming is becoming a gatekept hobby because the prices, I hate that. Yes! Hate that too, man. Shit sucks. Alright. When's Poker Night Inventory stream next? Soon. Any minute. Any day. Let me look up Mario Kart World. Let me see if anyone's live. Good luck on dishes. Appreciate it. I was gonna raid one of my friends, but they got freaking game chat on. Oh, they got subscriber chat on. How about this dude?
Is Rosa Parks or something? Okay, they are. That's...
Alright, I think we could raid this dude. Let's see. We're gonna raid this dude. We're gonna raid him. Let's see. Can we raid him? No, never mind. Okay, he has things off. You know what? We're just gonna call it right here. So yeah. as always, thank y'all so much for watching. So yeah, we're gonna call it right here. So yeah, as always, thank y'all so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.